Fortnite portion starting now. This is a good way for me to tell visually in terms of like, because this exact part is actually going to go on YouTube. So this was at the recommendation of, let me take a look at the name specifically. Someone on YouTube left a comment for me on one of my videos about something, and of course it doesn't even show on notifications now, because why would it? Because I responded to it, of course, and so now it has to fucking act like it. Alright, hold on. If I remove that filter, there we go. You know what's funny? They didn't even post it on a Save the World video. They posted it on a completely different video, but it was a Save the World comment. So they posted it on one of my Leisure Suit Larry videos. But I respect it because I didn't actually know about this. This was sent while I was on vacation, so I would have had no way to check this out by itself. But the person left a comment that said, "Can you please do a video of you opening this Save the World? They did some changes. If your collection book is high level, you'll get tons of stuff." So I wasn't like aware of this because again I was on vacation, and that's pretty much what I responded back when I eventually saw it. I didn't even see the comment like immediately, but I ended up checking at some point on vacation. I saw it, but I was like, yeah, sorry for the late reply. I'll take a look in the next couple days and see if anything changes for me. So this is me opening Save the World, but I'm gonna pause it here and there a bunch. So in terms of Save the World, there's this thing called this collection book. I guess, okay, let's roll back. Save the World is a Fortnite mode before the Battle Royale shit existed. It's a tower defense, up to 4 players, cooperative tower defense sort of thing. And there's these different heroes with different abilities. You can kind of see the picture there on the right. Like the ninja has a sword and shit like that. Now the guns are different, but like classes have different abilities, and you have different heroes which have different abilities that they're better at. So you can like synergize teams together in a certain way. And then there's different schematics for like weapons and shit. Well, you earn these as rewards, but you can get extras. And what you're supposed to do with these extras is put them in this thing called this collection book, which is essentially just a dumping grounds so you can get like more material for shit. But for completionists like me, it's something that it's like the only thing that's kept me going and Save the World for the past like 6 years, 6+ years. So I've done pretty much everything in the collection book I can do besides sitting there and doing these weird supercharger things. That don't really matter, but whatever. I didn't do superchargers. And I missed like 1 item in total that wasn't like a paid item, and then I didn't do any of the paid item ones because I don't think I should have to pay real world money to fill out like collection book thing. Like that thing got fucked up. But anyway, though, this is what it was like opening this shit. So nothing else was different. Like mine was already maxed. I have a video on YouTube already called like maxing the collection book. It's about a year old, so it's like there was a couple new things added to it since then that I already filled in. Otherwise, that video still stands for me. And even though nothing changed even though very little changed from now to then, the amount of rewards you got because they rebalanced the rewards, so you get a lot more rewards. They weren't kidding, you get a shitload of more rewards here. So I think I can let this part play because there's no fucking, so I'm getting a bunch of different heroes and defenders and survivors and weapons and such. But yeah, I can let this part play. Yeah, 527 new items, essentially, so which is great. Some that are kind of a little bit rare, too, which is surprising. But yeah, because it's not playing Nirvana's Nevermind, Nevermind is the album, to be fair. It Smells Like Teen Spirit in the background, which it is playing as soon as I get out of this menu. But I can let this play for now. It won't fuck me over. After a while, I just start clicking through this a lot quicker. This is taken from a longer stream, by the way, in terms of like, if anyone sees this on YouTube. This is like in the middle of a different stream I'm doing a Hollow Knight. And I'm also using this as an opportunity to talk about this while I'm eating food, so if it sounds a little weird, that's the reason why. We're eating tortellini, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Real important information being known. But yeah, obviously they do the rarity thing here as well. So if the items aren't at least gold, if not mythic, so like yeah, if they're not orange or at least bright yellow, then they don't really matter in terms of like shit for me. But essentially, what this did is let me scrap a bunch of shit. Like I don't think there was a single item I actually kept out of this group. Actually, that's not true. There was a couple defenders that were actually pretty decent, like better than what I already had, so I kept those. But otherwise, because I played the game so long, I didn't need any of this shit. And I did keep some of these mythic leads just because like I like collecting mythic leads just to have them, multiple copies of them. That's quite fun. I can quickly go into Fortnite after this, actually. Do I want to, though? I suppose I don't need to, because this video does show quite a bit. But yeah, I didn't do commentary over this initially because I wasn't streaming at the time this happened. That I did it, but I made sure to save the video. But yeah, this is the part where it's probably going to start playing Nevermind. I keep calling it Never. Okay. Sorry, I watched a documentary on the making of Nevermind, the album. And I think about it quite a bit also because every time I type Nevermind in like any sort of chat, I always forget the fucking space bar in between. I always spell like the goddamn album. Anyway, shout out to Smells Like Teen Spirit. Also, I do have the peak character shit. In case anyone's wondering, there's Bing Bong in the back. Bing Bong, are you happy that you make an appearance here? An actual appearance in the game Fortnite? I know I asked this earlier, but now that you see yourself and you look like the spitting image of yourself, how do you feel about that? Are you a fan? No. Fucking whatever, man. There's no pleasing you. How are you a fucking airline CEO and you're still unhappy? Like, what the fuck? That's like, besides like COVID, I guess. That's like printing money. Like, what the fuck? Like, the only way you're making more money is if you're like a fucking weapons manufacturer or something. What the fuck you mean? Anyway. Anyway, there's a lot of hopefully pausing and unpause. I might be able to actually get away with this if I mute this. Yeah, that might work actually. Here you go. So anyway, that's just showing like a shitload of different like defense. My inventory is like 1,200 with all this shit. I did delete most of it for now it's back down to like 700, which means yeah, about the 500. I deleted almost all the 500 items I got. I was trying to figure out what this research thing was too, because they changed it the way I had it. These were the main things I was excited about though. That they gave me. This is like the way bigger deal. First of all, they fused together. There used to be XP that was different for survivors versus people, or versus hero XP. They just put them together as one survive like people XP, which is way better because like really I was running out of hero XP like all the fucking time, and you never use survivor XP for anything really after you level them up once. So that's great. The rare perk up I was pretty happy with. I'm almost done with all the rare perk up, like ever. I almost have every single weapon bare minimum rolled blue, which is nice. The only weapons I don't have an extra amount of are the ones that you pay for, like with real money, because fuck that. Um, and then I cannot get a second version of the what do you call it? The pumpkin launcher because they just don't. You can't research it. It's not even a thing in the fucking thing to research. Very annoying. Unless they change it to this update. To be honest, I could check. I don't think I went and checked actually, but I have to assume the answer is no because they don't change the other shit. The hero recruitment ones were a big deal for me. Was very happy with that because I was able to get two of the campaign heroes I didn't have, which were I think I got the two constructors. So I do have both the I have all the soldiers. They did give an extra copy of Buckshot Raptor too, which I was very happy about. Finally. But I have everyone except for like there's one it's either ninja or something that I don't have, and so I need a single more hero voucher. So I am going to play the season adventures that just swapped over today, as of recording this April 1st. Technically it's the second now, but whatever. The thing changed over on the first, so fuck you. So once that's once I get that, then I can get the last character, and then I don't have to fuck with it. As in for like personal copies for myself, because they're already in the book. I just like having an extra copy for myself. Yeah, all the chargers that I got here were great. I'm almost up to 134 finally. With how much I play this game, I should be a higher power level to be honest, but I just can't be fucked to do any adventures. They take too long. But yeah, all the perk up's amazing. I could have done with a little bit more of like the evolution materials, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, this was me going through like all the different sections to show that I had everything done up. You can tell specifically though I'm missing like everything in the starter pack. I'm missing because those cost money, and you can go fuck yourself on that. But I actually went to check to see if they finally changed. Hey, can I recruit these with a voucher? And the answer is no. You sure can't. So skip ahead a little bit on that because that's everything in the fucking starter pack thing that sucks. And then the only other thing I'm missing besides the starter pack stuff is specifically this fucking character right here, Birthday Brigade Ramirez. And you can technically get her in the sense that like she can show up in the birthday llamas, but instead of having it like they did in the past, where you can farm the birthday llamas 5 million times and actually have a chance to get everything in the game, they give you like I don't know, like 10 or something, and the entire fucking loot pool of the game is there. So you have like a 10 and like 1,000 shot or something getting it. It's like good fucking luck. Um, so I've never actually gotten it. The only time I really ever got lucky with that shit on the new system was I got one of the campaign heroes one time, but that's still like a recruitable one. But I bought the game during the first birthday, and so I actually had a chance to get this character. But because I had bought it during the birthday event, I had to build up to get to this point, and I don't know. It took. I was having a rough time doing there was like I had to kill 50 husks or something to get it, like the propane husk ones or something, and I didn't get all 50 of them because you can only get like a certain amount per match unless you're doing harder and harder difficulties. But of course, because I just got the game, I was just starting, so wasn't really getting them all the fucking time, obviously. But if I really put my foot down, I could put my foot down is the wrong way to word that. If I really grinded, I could have got it. But yeah, this is just me showing that I have a real little dumbass thing in this book. Collection book level 1040. I would imagine the max in the collection book is probably like 1044 or something. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. It depends on how much the superchargers really like up things, because there are people that dump superchargers in those too, and those are honestly like really fucking like. I mean, good luck if you want to do that. I guess I couldn't be fucked. That takes so much effort in this game, especially because one of the seasons they made like Venture XP like way more annoying to get than it used to be. Like early on, and I was like, no, I ain't doing that. All right, I think that's. Yeah, I think it was everything for that. So that's essentially what how that went for good old save the world. Hooray! But I'm not completely done with my food. But that is the end of the segment for YouTube. So hooray! Catch me next time when I do some other crazy save the world bullshit.